I dare you to imagine how life would be if you enrolled clients into your programs while you sleep and you're hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, and your phone is blowing up and you're not working. Okay. Today, what I want to do is I want to walk you through exactly how you can build a business that runs without you. And what's wild and what inspired this episode is my client, Tom, is actually in Mexico right now. And he messaged me yesterday and he's like, we got a new client. They signed up to the university. And he's like, and I never spoke to them before. And what's crazy is this is not the first time that this has happened, but it's really cool because he's on vacation, not working, and clients are still enrolling, which is so badass, right? And so what I want to do is I want to walk you through our 5-step sales system that he's plugged his business into to get those results. And something that makes me so sad is people start their businesses for freedom. And then what happens is they end up sitting behind their desk for hours on end, working 10 to 12-hour days every single day. But this is the part that makes me so sad, is when they shut it off, when they step away from their computer screen, there's guilt there. Because their thoughts are, if I step away from my computer screen and I'm not working, then my business can't grow. And if it can't grow, it's never going to get to the level at which it could be for me to have freedom. And I hate that so much. And so that's what this entire system is built to overcome. Okay. And so I had a client call last week and oh my gosh, it was wild that we realized that the reason she was behind her computer screen is that she wasn't trusting that the system was going to work without her. And the analogy that she gave, and I thought this was really, really incredible to explain this, is it's like you have this house plant right here. I've got this money tree over here. And with this tree, it survives and it thrives when we water it once and then we leave it. We leave it alone. It grows, it flourishes, it's happy. But as soon as we start overwatering it, this is my second one, by the way, as soon as I start overwatering it or neglecting it completely, that's when it starts to die. And that's why I lost the other one. And so what she realized was, since she was at her desk by this plant, aka her business, all the time and not getting up from it for air, she was overwatering that plant, causing it to die. Rather than realizing that it's no longer a baby anymore. It doesn't need constant love, constant nurturing. It doesn't need to be watered all the time. What instead needs to happen is she needs to get away from the desk in her computer, close it, shut it off, go live her life, put herself in the most energetic, vibrant state possible, magnetically attract clients because of who she is becoming, and allow her systems on the back end to work for her. That was a wild aha moment. And it's cool because that's possible to live guilt-free away from your desk when you know that the system is working for you. So have you ever felt guilty? Have you ever felt guilty because if you're not working, it's not growing or it's not happening? Yeah. If that's you, you're not alone. And one thing that's interesting is when we do force things to happen, we're sitting here, we're checking email every 10 minutes, or we're checking social media, then checking it again to see what analytics changed, or see how many people liked our posts, or see how many people commented that we need to respond to, or waiting for someone to respond. And what can happen is it's so easy to consume our day with busy work, or taking that extra time, triple checking things, but it's not necessary and it's going to suck up all the free time that you have. And so what we've got to do is we've got to do the thing that's necessary every single day and then step away, shut it off, and go live our life, knowing that it's running without us. So we need the system in place that's going to allow that to happen. Okay. So we can take off, we can go to Mexico, we can go to Italy, we can maybe just go to the creek right in our backyard where we can float all day long, guilt-free, because we know that our clients are enrolling on autopilot. Yeah? So here's the exact system that my clients are plugging into to get these results, and also the system that I use to do it too. So the first step in this process is we need to have some type of lead magnet, specifically a free community. So what we do here is we work to really add value to people so that they're not just on social media where we're relying on an algorithm to show them our stuff, and they're not just on our email list where they're also getting emailed by hundreds of other people every single week where you're just going to get lost. They're in a free community that's not driven by an algorithm. We can be in there. We can be providing value. We can be answering questions, asking them questions, and getting to know our people. This is helping build know, like, and trust before we ever make them an offer, right? Then inside of this community, the second step to this is having built in Ascension that naturally leads them into your next level offering. Yeah. So this means that every step of the way inside of your free community, it's very clear how they can work with you at a higher level. So your whole job in the free community is to get someone into your membership, which is step 3. Step 3 is a low ticket, low barrier to entry membership that someone can join while you sleep, right? It's got things in it like your online program. It's got group coaching calls. It's got templates, guides, worksheets, anything that's going to help them solve a very, very specific problem. Okay. So what you want right now, if you're anything like myself or my clients, is you want to be able to serve more people and impact more lives, help more people. Like, you know that what you offer is so fucking good and juicy that you want to shout it from the rooftops. You want everybody to be plugged into your process because you know it works. And you remember how life was like before you understood it and before you had it. And so now that you have the solution, you want everybody to have it, right? But the problem is most people are busy selling one-to-one coaching at $10,000 up, high ticket, and most people aren't able to move forward financially. And so the problem is we have this huge heart and you want to help so many people, but on the back side of that, we can't because our offer isn't in alignment with where they're at. So what this membership does is it allows you to serve and help more people, right? Without it breaking the bank for them. But the cool thing is now any sales calls that you get on are with people who are already indoctrinated into their process. They're already your clients. And so you're getting on calls with people who are already your clients. And they're like, yeah, I heard you talking about this next thing. It sounds like the next logical step because it is, because that's what we build out, right? That's how then you're ascending members from low ticket into luxury ticket, high ticket items. Yeah. So you're no longer taking cold traffic from Instagram or LinkedIn and enrolling them into high ticket. You've got a process that enrolls clients while you sleep, but ascends them into luxury items on the back, which is so badass. The fourth step in this is building out your online program. So what happens too is a lot of times we go to sell our programs, but we don't have a program. We're meeting with people every week. We're figuring out where their problem is and we're helping them to come up with a solution. But what I love so much about this model is the fact that online you have a portal that someone can go through 24/7 without you. That way on your coaching sessions, you don't have to keep teaching the same thing again and again and again. Instead, they go through the portal information and the coaching sessions that you take with them are more helping them implement the thing that they would have already learned in your portal. Right? So this is building out your online program. This is a course. So if you want to learn more step by step of how we actually map out courses, this is the video where I walk you through exactly how to do that. Step 5 is really where you show up. That's where you're doing 2 things. Thing number 1 is you are coaching. So you're coaching the clients who are in your free community and your membership. That's usually a couple hours per week. So most of my clients are doing about 2 hours per week of coaching to their clients. But the cool thing is the more people you enroll, it doesn't matter. You're still just spending those 2 hours that you have inside of your membership offer, which is really neat. So you can scale without it taking more of your precious time. Okay, so then the other part to this is content. This is where you're showing up on social media, sharing how you have the solution to that very specific problem for your audience, and you're helping them enroll into that program with a very strong call to action of where they can work with you. Okay. And that's where we're bringing them into the front of our funnel system, into our free community, and bringing them through this specific process. So at the end of the day, you just drive traffic to the system and it's going to work for you on autopilot, which is really cool. So honestly, like each step of this system is exactly what I build out inside of my program, Unbound CEOs Academy. Like this is where my clients that I was referring to earlier are getting their results, because we go through step by step in this system and I teach you the little tiny nuanced details that are important to actually making this work without you, right? I mean, we know the framework here after today, but if you want to get deep into each element here so that you can hear those cha-ching, cha-ching, while you are sipping pina coladas on a beach in Mexico, or like we did yesterday, off-roading, jeeping here in Sedona, or lounging by the beach, and you want a way to enroll clients without it taking more of your time so that you can be present with the people that you love in your life, guilt fucking free, this is the program for you. This is where we work to build out your automated sales system with your low ticket membership that's going to ascend into your luxury items. That's what UCA, Unbound CEOs Academy, does. And so if you are the kind of person who maybe right now is only selling one-on-one, but you really want to switch to a strategy that's one-to-many where you can impact more lives, but you don't want it to take more of your time, if you don't want to spend all day on sales calls, but you want to be helping more people, this is for you. This is for you if you are coachable and you are ready for your next level of business and you're ready to scale up. This is for you if you want to genuinely help more people and you have a freaking heart of gold. This is for you if you want to make money while you sleep. Okay? So if you've ever felt like you were all alone in that big, beautiful dream, just know the people inside of the academy have similar goals to you. They're not just looking to host a retreat once a year. They're looking to build retreat centers and buy land and create this entire retreat village. Okay? They're in there. They don't just want to speak on stage in front of a room full of 10 people. They want to speak on stage in front of a room of 10,000 people. And so if you've ever brought this vision or this goal to your family members and they thought you were freaking nuts, they were like, what are you talking about? You can't make money online. You can't create a program online and have people enroll in autopilot. What are you, crazy? Go get a real job. If you felt alone in this because you don't think people in your life understand you, come be in a place where you are fully supported, receiving support from me every single week, where I'm guiding you to integrate the system into your business. If you head over to unbound.jamiecoleman.com/free gift, and I'm going to link that below this video, you're going to get access to Tom's entire case study, where it will give you more in depth exactly how we're using the system. And I'll also show you behind the scenes of how he's integrated that into his business. So you're going to get to see the actual product that people are enrolling to and the system that we've used to enroll them. So if you go to that website, that is unbound.jamiecoleman.com/free gift. You're going to be able to experience that case study. He signed 13 new clients in 3 days using this system and is also working on autopilot while he's in Mexico. So this is how you build a diehard tribe of followers and fans who buy from you over and over again. And this is our automated sales system.